Hello there, I'm a shrimp, and I'm building yet another room. Build this time. It is not a kids themed build, although I'm still very proud of how my space kids themed one. I have a couple of ideas for other space builds, especially like I want to see if I can mess around with some architectural castle fun stuff, but this idea called to me more. We're building in the basement. I mean, it doesn't have to be a basement, but in my mind this is a basement room. But hey, you could adjust it to be an attic, little like not quite closet in behind any other room, any level of the house. But in my mind, basement. Now there's a few different ideas I have for the who lives here setup vibe. I don't have one particular sim or family in mind, but I feel like it could go two ways. One being the stereotypical cliche really great landlord takes really good care of their basement apartment. You're loving life, living in this absolute health and safety nightmare, you know? Or, you know, you're the really, really favorite family member. Your family clearly loves you. No family problems there that you'll be unpacking in therapy for the rest of your sim life. Nope. Or the slightly more positive one, maybe, you know, normal happy family. Maybe the teen, you know, they're getting older, they want a bit more of their own space. There's a basement, but it's not really fully finished, and it's kind of just filled with however many generations worth of clutter and stuff, and it's just a kind of a mess, right? But they're like, you know what? Challenge accepted. It's a fixer-upper, and I'm gonna make it mine. So, you know, they might be working with the ancient mattress. They might have a little room divider made up of curtains that used to be grandma's 20 years ago. But they're gonna make the space their own. They're gonna finish things up. Which I think lends nicely to, I made like the bathroom walls, the actual wall that is the unfinished. Is that from the workshop kit or is that from something else? But the unfinished walls. So it's finished, not finished. And then I added so many decorative stains. So I'm sure the Sims are gonna be going, wow, such good decorations, when it's so not. It's the funny part. But yeah, it is a very open plan, but attempted to divide up the room. Bedroom, living room with teeny tiny toilet area. There ain't no shower or bath. Presumably there's a main room up there, you know, in the essence that this is part of a family home and they can go use a main bathroom upstairs. If this is a standalone apartment, then I guess you better complain to your landlord. Slash, see what you can make work. Maybe you just go to the gym to shower, you know, there's options. But it was fun, because I did just want to build a kind of rundown. I wanted to use like the basement treasures kit to just see what I could come up with in a sort of worn out, cozy but kind of ick basement vibe. And I'm happy with how the idea evolved. I could see, you know, some poor sucker living down here and trying to make it their own. I tried to add a few little bits of, you know, there's a grandfather clock in the corner, because of course, there's going to be a grandfather clock shoved somewhere. It's probably a family heirloom. Some of the little vintage kitchen canisters, you know, the little bits and pieces that people may have gathered up over the years and then been like, where do I put this? And shoved it in here. And I like the lava lamp. In my mind, the lava lamp is definitely coming from the teen trying to make this space their own on a budget vibe. But at the same time, I picked the blue one because I feel like the blue just makes the lighting not warm and cozy. And I thought that's kind of nice for how this isn't so great. Also, punching bags. You know, you can have some hobbies. Not a lot down here, but you can have some. You will see, I have at the end, a sim has come into task, and I did have to shuffle things around a little bit, but not as much as you might think. Also, that dance, the cardboard dancing, I put it down mostly because I was like, yeah, some cardboard boxes I've got flattened and then just ended up part of the room. / maybe they're covering up a really horrific stain and or hole in the floor, who knows? Like, it's some boxes, some cardboard is better left unturned, you know? But I don't think they can dance on it, which is fair because I did shove a table and chairs on it, but I thought enough of it was exposed. But I don't know if because I tried with the radio and they could dance to the radio, like there's room for them to dance over in front of the TV. So your Sims can still get dancing if they wanna, just not necessarily on the not quite for purpose dance floor. I think there's not too much in the way of clutter and stuff. One part because I feel like if it's a teen living here trying to, get their stuff, they've probably cleared out anything that isn't really theirs. Or maybe there wasn't that much to begin with and they need to gather up their own stuff to add to the shelves. And if it's a horrendous apartment, then, your sim may be a bit busy trying to just make the place livable before they're buying all their decor, but that means there's plenty of space for whatever stuff they want. I picture, all their bathroom stuff going up in the, bathroom clutter on the shelf in the toilet. Also, I think also at this point it was like, I don't know how many packs I've used at this point. Let's not add more kits. Let's not dive into the depths of the bathroom clutter. That and, it's not quite fitting with the shabby vibe. They want the nice stuff, they can get it themselves. I feel like I kind of want to make a whole actual apartment, maybe that's all covered in all the different grime. Because there was some that was like, I don't know if this would maybe make more sense at a kitchen table, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work. And it would be fun to add in some, in a bigger build, some of the like ceiling holes and stuff that came with Life and Death. That would be fun. Voila! The tarp curtains that separate your bedroom from the rest of the space to make it feel like its own little room. But in my mind, I'm like, are they just some like tarps, or are they actually grandma's curtains that you've cut up and are hoping that, she won't come back to haunt you for it? Or, maybe she gave you her blessing. Maybe she was like, hey, I have some old curtains. You want them for your makeshift room? There's always options. I'm sat here going with, I hope my grandma would not haunt me for what we have done to her curtains. Nothing terrible, like in the grand scheme of things that could happen to your nice curtains after you pass on. Like, there are cushions and other little things like that. People got crafty with them. Very appreciate the people that had the skill to make the things. But at the same time, I feel like, would she be a bit like, you did what with my curtains? But that's side tangent. Don't worry about it. This is more or less the build. There's adding clutter. I think the test sim is going to make their not very dramatic entrance soon enough. Do you see what I mean? Lots of board games, vinyl records, bits and pieces, make the place feel like, yes, this has been a storage area. But also a little bit like, yeah, there's plenty of empty space. You could start adding your own things while still clearing out the things you don't want. Or maybe, you have to just keep all the stuff because you're not allowed to remove it. Options. And I like to think that maybe the area used to be more walls, and that's why there's a little carpet bit, like it used to be separate rooms. Enter our test sim. In my head, she's popped up a time or two. If I don't have a specific sim in mind for moving in somewhere, she tends to be the test sim. In my head, she is like an estate agent, and maybe she's even the landlord in this scenario, who knows. But yeah, you can sit in the seats, you can sit in the sofa, you can watch TV. Everything's all walkable, if not spacious. It's cozy. That's how she's gonna market to people. Like, it's cozy. Don't mind the mysterious stain in the walls. And see, radio works. You can dance in front of the TV. Like, you don't need anything more in life. Oh yeah, I got so excited because she automatically went to the bathroom, and I was like, great, you're gonna test the place. No, she started automatically cleaning. I was like, you know what kind of horrific mess you're in, that the unused brand new toilet needs cleaned. I was like, okay, it's fine. But yeah, sink, mirror, everything's all good in there. And this is when I realized the bed was not accessible. I shuffled things around a bit, but it was the one item I never expected. Apparently it was the punching bag, so I moved it, as you can see, a little bit further down the side of the sofa and away from the bed. But I thought they had plenty of room to walk around it, but I guess it must have just been enough to block it off. But don't worry now, the bed is accessible. Your Sims can sleep in the nice, probably bed-bug-filled bed back there. Or if it's, the nice happy family teen, just a slightly old but perfectly fine mattress. Both stories running alongside each other in my head. But thank you very much for listening to my ramble about this. This is on the gallery. It's on 2 parts, the living area and then the bedroom and bathroom area. I managed to get them at least to go together. Gallery ID is ShrimpSims. They're up as basement and living and basement, bedroom and bathroom. Feel free to check out my channel, and thank you so much for chilling. Goodbye!